Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs. Brandon Pfannenstiel. How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
Outstanding Property Partners. What do you do?
Well,
I can guess what you do, but I'm not gonna assume anything, man. How you doing?
Well, we actually have a very unique niche.
Okay.
We focus in on mobile home investments. So, to elaborate a little bit more on that,
Yep.
Our main focus is introducing folks in passive income properties, mobile homes. So in reality, what we do is we introduce folks into notes that are residually bringing in passive income. So it's a hands-off product, and we're seeing a lot of success. So not necessarily getting more so into flipping of homes and single-family residences. Our main goal is mobile homes.
Here's the genius about what you're doing, and there is another gentleman that we introduce here in the show, an attorney who has kind of a similar business model. But the genius about what you folks are doing is that you have everybody's going this way, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's just, I'm going to flip a property, whatever. But you guys are going this way, obtaining. I don't know your returns, but I'm going to dare to assume that your returns are probably equal, if not much better, than this particular niche right over here, the single-family home flippers and so forth. It is not as sexy as this area over here, but I'm just thinking myself, an average mobile home perhaps is around, I don't know, maybe 30, 35,000, 40,000. A much smaller investment, perhaps even more safer investment, and perhaps larger returns.
Absolutely.
Did I correct me if I say something wrong?
You hit it on the head, and that's one thing we're really focusing on when we're speaking to motivated investors.
Yep.
We talked to the fact that a lot of folks want passive income, and those larger investment single-family homes, yes, they are gaining equity, but they're not giving cash flow.
Yep.
So as you alluded, hey, not sexy, but the money's sexy, we'll say that.
It is, and I heard this once from an investor, is that God in his wisdom created more poor people than rich people, meaning that in this case, there would be a larger population that could afford a mobile home than a $300,000, $400,000 single-family home.
Absolutely, and then
so there's more demand.
Perfect, you nailed it. One thing is, we don't necessarily have to focus in on those investors that have the funds have access to folks with money to then go into single family homes. We can really broaden who we're working with. Young professionals, someone who's got a savings account that's really not doing much. They introduce that or place that into a passive income mobile home.
Self-directed IRA?
Self-directed IRA, exactly. Yep. Matter of fact, I had a young 20-something-year-old who self-directed his IRA right into this. So he didn't have very much in there, but got him a mobile home, and the returns are nice.
And what folks may not know is that is perfectly allowed.
Absolutely.
It's perfectly allowed to take your retirement, your self-directed IRA, and buy a mobile home, or buy the note that is secured by the mobile home.
Exactly.
Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Exactly. I mean, really what we want this to be is a hands-off product for our investors. A secured note that's passively bringing in income sounds pretty to me. So,
here's the cool thing about the other thing that you're doing, and if anything, from a marketing point of view, the risk, because this is a great secret, right? This is a great. Well, it's a great secret, and it's a great market, it's a great niche. And do you think, in your experience, that more folks are going to gravitate toward that industry only because what you're saying here and what you're pointing out, the benefits of being in the mobile home market, that there will be more competition as you move forward in the future?
So we don't like to stay in the same position to where that happens.
Okay.
We like to focus in on what's our next product, what's our next, what's really going to place us above the rest. My business partner, the mobile homes queen. Love her. You guys will meet her. The Mobile Homes Queen is consistently growing our business.
Wow.
And we have we're introducing notes with much larger returns than most folks, stock bonds or savings accounts.
Notes secured by the mobile home.
Notes secured by the mobile home, secured by several other notes. So that's another product that we are rolling out.
Are these notes, let me understand, so are these notes that perhaps the owner of the mobile home sold the mobile home and acted as a bank and carried back the note, and you go out there and buy that note at a discount? Is that
Absolutely,
Is
yep.
that kind of the model?
Exactly, that is correct.
So an investor can take their IRA, maybe $30,000, and buy a note that may be face value for, say, $25,000, and buy it at a discount for $20,000.
Correct.
Something like that.
Correct.
Okay.
So, do you mind me going over the numbers?
But please go ahead.
Perfect. So, I mean, it's a simple investment of, you pretty much were close, $15,000 investment,
Okay.
and you're looking at 15 to 18% interest on that money.
Wow.
For 5 years.
And it's secured by the mobile home.
Absolutely.
So there's no just, I promise I'm going to pay you and just take my
Yep.
word for it. But there is security
Yep.
in the investment in the note, that if something were to happen, that the owner of the mobile home were to default, then you repossess or you foreclose on the mobile home. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yep. And with it being secured by other notes in place as well, there's that extra protection, that extra insurance.
So all right. So in your entrepreneurial journey, what was it that went through your head and you were like, this is cool. Why are not more people getting into this? You have to have that.
I don't want to take any credit whatsoever. My business partner, the mobile homes queen,
Yep.
is genius.
What's her name?
Shamin Van Gundy
Okay.
of New Braunfels, Texas.
All right.
She's genius. You guys are going to love her. When we get her on the video, I can't wait. She introduced me into mobile homes. She showed me the numbers. She showed me how we can help benefit other investors or even young professionals in earning passive income hands off. I mean, really, our biggest passion, folks, is introducing you into passive income properties, hands off, turnkeys, without having to come out of pocket hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And wait a minute, and then you realize, wait a minute, we're sitting right here in the mecca of mobile home, right? Yeah. Here in Arizona, where every corner seems to be another mobile home park, right?
It seems to be the case.
So you're like, wait a minute, why aren't more people doing this? And that's how you got in.
It's gold. I mean, it's gold. We look at
That's genius, man.
It's funny.
That's genius.
My business partner and I, we look at the mobile homes as boxes
Yep.
that spit out cash. So
that's genius.
So.
That's absolutely. So what's in the future? What is now?
What is now? Right now, we're focusing on the notes.
Okay.
Folks, we can work with, with working with, essentially passive income mobile home properties where you have a lien holder holding onto the property. That's more so the investor. We're working with real estate investors
Right.
with that. Well, now when we focus in on offering notes, $15,000 investment, 15 to 18% interest, now we can really broaden the market who we're working with, whether it's, professionals outside of investment, real estate investing. I mean,
sure.
they're doctors, attorneys, those folks need to place their money somewhere.
And just for the sake of diversification, you're not saying, hey, put all your money here, put a little bit on it.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I think, allowing you to see it for yourself, I think is really going to encourage you to purchase more.
That's again, I'm going to use the word again. I mean, that's very, very clever. That's very genius. And the market niche that you have is phenomenal. What's more difficult, to find investor or to find the mobile home deals?
That's a good question. What's nice with what we offer, we have the deals. We just need more investors. So the beauty of it is we have the deals available. We have the notes, and they're cash flowing. And yes, we like the cash flow. But if we can introduce more investors into this as well, they get to reap the benefits, and we can continue growth.
Sure. Sell the notes, you get paid, you do it all over again.
Yep.
Wash, rinse, spin.
That is right.
Pretty genius. I got it. You guys are going to be coming on to the radio show over at Money Radio, and we're going to talk a lot more. Maybe we'll do a real case scenario over there so that we can explain folks exactly what it is from beginning to end, from soup to nuts, how this thing works.
Absolutely. We'll see you then.
You guys are phenomenal.
Appreciate it.
What's the queen's name?
The mobile homes queen, Shamin Van Gundy.
With that, we're out.